karma out there. We're going to start with the blasters, and then we'll work our way up to those megas and the zenith. Good luck, everybody. Let us begin. All right, empty box. I wouldn't mind starting out with a zebra. We could do that, right? Kyle Hamilton, Lambjack, Malik Neighbors on the Select Certified, and a Jerry Jeudy. That's not a bad first pack. Take Malik Neighbors. For the Giants. Is that Rhino? It is Rhino. All right, Rhino. You're on the board. Pittman, Kelsey. Ooh, what do we got here? Roma Dunze. 326 out of 360 going to the Bears. We approve. And Xavier Legette on the shock behind that. So far, so good. I approve. Hey, what's up, Kip? I see you out there. All right, this is a good start. I like it. All right. What's up, KJ? Hope you're doing good today. We got Devontae and another Devontae on the die cut here for the Eagles. Drake May behind that. And a TJ Hawkinson. All right. We approve. Yeah, and my normal streaming schedule is Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday mornings. But I got a vacation coming up, so I'm streaming tonight, and then you'll see me again probably next Friday. We got Quinyon Mitchell, Urlacher, Roma Dunze again, this time on the future, and a Malik Willis. Blake Corum for the Rams, although, look at that, dinged up. I'll see what I can do to help you out there, Rams. Terrible. Quality control. Jameis Winston, Bo Nix on the turbocharge. We approve of that. And look at that, Michael Penix on the shock behind that for J-Mac. QBs are coming out. We like more QBs. We want all the QBs. Packs and packs of QBs, please. That's all we need. Montana, Drake May again. Rasul Douglas for Buffalo and a Chris Long. All right. I'd say that is a perfectly acceptable blaster start for us. Now, Ken, setting that aside so I can look at that. All right. Ken Mosaic, deliver. Would love to see kaleidoscopic, micro mosaic, stained glass, Genesis. We're not picky here. Yeah, that was definitely a win on the blaster. We got James Cook, Watson, Ramsey, Brunell. We got Tyreek on the National Pride, and a Harold Landry for the Titans. Don't see old Harold Landry showing up too much. We got Pittman, Amari Cooper, Derrick Henry on the National Pride, Cade Otton, Old Ben on the silver for Washington, and Jamah on the Elevate for Cincinnati. Aiden, Breece Hall. Stick in there a little bit. There we go. Stafford. We got Morton Anderson, Hall of Fame, Darius Robinson for Arizona, and a Sam Laporta for the Lions. I am very excited for those Lions. Looks like they finally had enough of Hendon Hooker. They said enough's enough, Hendon. We got DeAndre Swift, Geno, Eckler, Brock Bowers showing up for us. Oh, that looks like a money. We got some money, I think, coming here. Derrick Henry on the Epic Performers. Good luck here, guys. Oh, look at that. Rams on the money. On the money, baby. That makes up for that dinged card. We like that. Rhino. There you go, Rhino. Beauty. We approve. Very nice. See? Those sneaky teams. It's the sneaky teams, my friend. Congrats. Excellent. I am so happy we got something out of that. That's why you just throw a couple blasters in there just to see. Maybe you get lucky. Sometimes you do. Derwin James, Russell Wilson. There's a Bo Nix on the debut. Javon Bullard for Green Bay. And Bobby Wagner on the Mosaic with a Josh Allen notoriety for Buffalo. Yeah, I just hope that means we're going to see a color blast today. Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing? I'm going to put him right there. There we go. I wasn't even thinking about the money card with everything else. Derek Carr, Aiden, Malik Neighbors on the debut. We approve. Calvin Ridley, Leah Fowl for the Cowboys, and a Ray Davis going to Buffalo on the green. All right, it's time for some Phoenix. Are you guys ready? Are we going to see the color blast? Sombrero Cat, you going to give us the luck? Let's go. All right, we'll start with the one he was sitting on. See if he did bring us some luck today. I guess he's already brought us luck. He gave us that nice money card. But we want more because we're greedy. We're always greedy. All right, good luck, everybody. We got Josh Jacobs, Achane, Highsmith, Kittle, Rashad White, Myles Garrett, and going to the Dolphins, Mostert. That is 153 out of 180. There you go, Dustin. Hopefully, we see some low numbers in here, too. That would be perfect. What? Give me the hard pack to open. Wow, there's got to be something good in here. There's got to be. I mean, there doesn't got to be, but CeeDee Lamb, Johnson, Bland, Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin, Drake May. We'll take that on the Rookie Rising. And behind that, Patrick Queen going to Pittsburgh. That is 8 out of 88 on that one. And that was MGA? Yes, it was. And I love that these QBs are showing up today. We still need Jaden, though, don't we? Is it time for a Jaden? We got Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, James Cook, Prescott, Mahomes, Trey Tucker, James Cook going to Buffalo. That one is 27 out of 180. That's going to Dr. Jones. Well, I do like with 4 of these boxes, there is ample opportunity, which is all we can ask for. Josh Hines-Allen, Watson, Aiden, Karloftis, Michael Pittman, Romeo, Troy Franklin, Denver strikes again. 15 out of 88 for Denver. That's Justin. No, these are from the same case. Yeah, the case, I opened it for the last break. The other boxes before last break were just loose. These are all from the same case now. Contours, maybe. CJ. There's a CJ. Warren, Murray, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson on the contours. Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Not numbered. And Robinson for the Jags is 146 out of 180. CJ exists. He's on the checklist. Gardner Minshew, Breece Hall, James Conner, Swift, Quincy Williams, Hufanga, and we'll take that, Brock Bowers. So nice and shiny. Going to the Raiders. Justin. All right. We'll just go right down the line here. All right, empty box. Devontae, Alex Singleton, Pickens, Ward, McBride, Kyron Williams. For Houston, Jordan is 110 out of 180. There you go, McJr. Dylan, we just had one Mosaic Blaster in this, but we did hit a little Blake Corum money. We got the money shot. Something back there. Bates, Adams, Thibodeau, Patrick Queen, T-Law. We got, a nice Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a beauty. That one is 58 out of 80 on that one. Hard to see there. There you go. For Arizona. And a Byron Murphy for Seattle is 83 out of 88. Oh, who had Arizona? Steel City. Nice hit, Steel City. Yeah, well, we had a Mosaic and a Select. The Select wasn't bad either, but the Mosaic was a little better, I'd say. We got Brock Purdy, Goff, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, Russell Wilson, and Deontay Johnson going to Carolina. 40 out of 180 on that one for the Panthers. Only Dan's. You need some Chargers, do ya? Well, just remember, what you lack in Chargers, you can reap in Goff. I think I have a few more Goffs just for you. Ooh, I think we got gold back there. Good luck, everybody. I see gold. Achane, Highsmith, Kittle, CeeDee Lamb, Mathau, Mark Andrews. Who do we got? Oh, Brian Burns. Man, my hopes were up there for a second. Brian Burns, 7 out of 10, going to the Giants. saw that Giants, I was like, oh, come on, Malik. Come on, Malik. You'll take that, Rhino. You'll take that. We got another Contours. Johnson, Bland, Wilson, Rashad White, Scary Terry, Jared Goff on the Contours this time for the Lions. And for the Cowboys, Nealand, and that is 117 out of 180. Oh, I agree. You know what? And I really loved last year when they had those seismics. And I was kind of bummed at first they didn't have the seismics. But, man, I've really grown to love, especially these internationals ones. They're so good. Brian Burns, Cook, Prescott, Hines Allen, Garrett, Hendrickson, and Lassiter going to the Texans. Box number 2 down. All right. Box number 3. Empty box. We got Watson, DK, AR, Pacheco, Kelsey, Max Crosby, and Mr. Goff back again. 35 out of 180. Going to Mr. B. Wax. There were some Bears in there. I know we saw Rome Odunze, Christian Kirk, Bosa, Debo, Rasul Douglas, Tua, Jonathan Brooks for Carolina on the Contours. And behind that, for Tampa Bay, Levante David is 35 out of 40 for the Buccaneers. Going to B-Wax. Do we need more Goff? Can you get enough Goff? I don't know. Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Bijan, Gibbs, Lambjack, Puka, and a Tua this time going to the Dolphins. Dustin, 25 out of 180 on that one. All right, Dr. Jones. Yeah, Washington. Jaden needs to show up. I think we've seen... Have we seen all the others? I don't know if we saw JJ. I don't think we've seen JJ or Jaden. I think we've seen the rest, though. Simmons, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra, Bucker. Is that an auto? What is that? It's an auto. Zay Flowers. We got Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. That is 27 out of 88 there for Baltimore. And good luck here, guys. Wow, Tony Richardson. How about that? Going to KC. That's wild. Tony Richardson. Nice hit for Kansas City. Art Dog. Nice hit, Art Dog. I didn't even know he was on the checklist. How about that? We'll take a bonus auto anytime. Now we just need the Color Blast. Olave, Mixon, Hopkins, Tyreek, Sammy Laporta, Ricky Pearsall on the Rookie Rising, and a Will Shipley for the Eagles. That is 150 out of 180. Going to the Eagles. V-Mac. Probably not. You guys don't want me to sweat it. I don't do much sweating. Did you see the video where I pulled the Tom Brady 101 Superfractor? I just went right at it. I don't do too much sweating. Sometimes I'll let something marinate, but not often. Khalil Mack, Greenlaw, Baker, Slayton, Will Levis, Najee, and Xavier Legette. We approve, Carolina. Vikings have been quiet. Vikings have been quiet. It is time. The secret weapon. Sombrero Cat. Good karma. All right, Sombrero Cat. Let's see. This is it. It's time. Empty box. It's time. Or is it? There we go. All right, we got... Oh, is that... I think we got a Phoenician. Debo. Kirk Cousins. Ed Oliver. Bijan. We'll pull from the back. We got Trey Benson for Arizona. That one is 141 out of 180. Good luck, guys. It's the Phoenician. Come on. Look at that. For the Jags, Brian Thomas Jr. How about that? How about that? Who had the old Jags today? Justin. You're on a good streak here, Justin. You are on a good streak. He hit the, you hit the downtown the other day too. Nice hit. Look at that. We got a money and a Phoenician. Very good. Yeah, you're tearing it up. I wasn't even thinking about a Phoenician hit, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, man. I'm going to have to work out on the cruise ship. Yeah, congrats. We got Gibbs, Simmons, DJ Moore, Diggs, Zach Moss, Troy Franklin for Denver. That one is 60 out of 80 going to Denver. And a Saquon for the Eagles. That one is 76 out of 88. Yeah, you're welcome, Justin. I'd like to see all that come out. I like to see all the hits. Now, I don't know, does that mean there's still a color blast? Or, I don't know. I've never heard anyone say anything about the contents of the international mega cases. I know we've gotten two autos and we've gotten 2 golds. So maybe we'll get 2 case hits. Amon-Ra, Bucker, Olave, Mixon, Nico, Trayvon, and Christian Kirk going to the Jags. 155 out of 180 on that one. Dustin, I think you got a couple numbered cards so far. We'll do a recap at the end, for sure. Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Greenlaw, Baker, Micah, Ramondre, Bijan going to Atlanta. That is 17 out of 40 going to J-Mac. We got contours in here. Slayton, Justin Jefferson, Johnson, Tajay, Levante, Roma Dunze on the contours. Not numbered. Bears again. Mason Smith for the Jags. This one's 91 out of 180. Jags are doing some work today. And I have to think we're going to see a J.J. McCarthy auto because the Vikings did terrible in the last break, and the Vikings have done almost nothing in this one, if anything. So I've got a feeling something's got to happen here. Amari, Edwards, Jones, Burrow, Quay Walker, TJ, and Jordan for Houston. Wrapping up that box. All right. It is time. All right, you know what? Sombrero Cat got us a Phoenician. Let's go. Let's go, Sombrero. Good luck, everybody. Hey, what's up, Kimberly? Hope you're doing great today. Happy Monday to you. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate you guys. I'll try to get this all shipped tomorrow. I'll help you if you had a rough break, and I'll be back in a week and a half. Hopefully we end with some good stuff here. All right, good luck. We're starting off with Kelsey on the splash. Bo Nix, state of the art. We approve. Denver has done some work today. We got Breece Hall for the Jets. That is 9 out of 25. There you go, AD. Oh. 10 out of 50. Isaac Garendo for the 49ers on the RPA. Wow. 40 out of KC again. 40 out of 99. What a KC break. Jan on the old school, what do they call that? Z-Graphs. It is a crazy looking card. With a Braylon Trice behind that. Give me a second here. I'll do a recap in just a second. But we had a couple case hits today, so we did way better than yesterday. You know what? Give me a second. I need more 55s. All right. I thought I was prepared. B-Wax, I'm sorry, B-Wax. That means I got to do work. I got to do work for you, is what it means, and I will. Thanks, Tack. I appreciate you. As soon as I get these all sleeved and top-loaded, I'll do a recap here. Yeah, if you had a rough break, guys, I got you back. I know Vikings, I got to do some work for. Washington, and Washington and Vikings both had rough breaks last time. It's hard for me to believe that they had rough breaks, 2 breaks in a row. But that just means I got work to do. Steel City, you hit something. I'll see it when we do the recap. What did you hit? You hit something. You hit I know you hit a decent Marvin Harrison Jr. number. Yeah, Kimberly, we are going on a cruise. We're going to Bermuda. So, yes, we are ready for a break. All right, let me do Let me do a recap here. I don't remember which order to go in. We'll just go through them. All right, we got Rome on the contours for the Bears. Jags out of 180 on the Mason Smith. Bijan was out of 40. Christian Kirk was out of 180. Troy Franklin for Denver was out of 80. Saquon was out of 88. Trey Benson out of 180. We had Tony on the bonus auto. Very nice, Art Dog. Brooks on the contours. David was out of 40 for Tampa Bay. Goff on the contours. Nealon out of 180. Brock for the Raiders. Drake May. Devontae on the die cut. Rome Odunze was 326 out of 360. Malik Neighbors select certified. Kelsey Brees was out of 25. Jan out of 99. We had our money case hit for the Rams. Mr. Rhino, beauty. Bo Nix on the debut. Michael Penix on the shock. Bo Nix turbocharged. Drake May, Leggett on the shock. Garendo out of 50 on the RPA. Bo Nix, state of the art. Denver did all right. Brian Thomas Jr. on the Phoenician case hit. Nice, Justin. Xavier Leggett. Ricky Pearsall, rookie rising. Shipley out of 180. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore was out of 88. Tua out of 180. Goff out of 180. Brian Burns was 7 out of 10. Going to the Giants. Johnson for Carolina out of 180. Marvin Harrison Jr., that's one I was thinking of. 58 out of 80 on that one. Byron Murphy was 83 out of 88 for Seattle. Jordan out of 180. Ricky Pearsall on the contours. Robinson for the Jags out of 180. Troy Franklin was out of 88. James Cook out of 180. Drake May, rookie rising. Patrick Queen was out of 88. Mostert out of 180. And Malik on the debut. Whew.